I think it's due time we did something really awesome, known as the impossible. Hey guys, what's up? Pitmarthroy here, and welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. In the last part, we cleared up the second half of World 7, so in this episode we're going to be starting World 8, the theoretically final world of the game. But of course we know there's already World 9, and I'm going to lose my propeller. Awesome. I didn't want that anyway. Actually didn't want it, to be honest. It's not really that great to have this level, because as you can see, there's a small little thing called Meteors falling from the sky. Please don't spin jump while I'm trying to scratch my head, Mario. I don't care, just keep running through it. Get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I gotcha. Whoa. There's supposed to be another one there, because if so, I might have gotten a one from that. It was only one short, but oh well. So yeah, the gimmick for this level is not only the meteors that are falling from the sky trying to hit you, or the item boxes that could potentially give you a power-up. It is also the black smoke, which you can't see right now because I'm going way past it, but there's also black smoke that can catch up with you, and if it does so, it will kill you. So as long as you keep moving, you'll be fine. And there's really only one part of the level that you completely stop on, besides, you know, waiting for pillars of fire, like this one, to go away. And sometimes you will end up having to wait for them. I mean, sure, you can cruise through them if you want. Just say, whatever, I'll take the hit and go. Which probably is the worst strategy sometimes. Yeah, the meteors are going to make this kind of annoying. Alright, let's go over there. I need this guy over here. Thank you. Now, if you're Mini Mario right here, you can get lucky, like I did right there, even though I already broke the blocks. And they can help you get that. That had a 1-up in it, by the way, but I didn't care about it, so. But yeah, 8-1's not that bad. In multiplayer, it can be kind of a pain in the butt, because, you know, you're only as fast as your slowest player, and that can mess you up a lot.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
But, you know, what are you going to do? But in single player, it's really easy. Though it is considered to be one of the more annoying ones, which I can understand why. If you can't run through the levels fast, 8-1's going to give you trouble. 8-2, however, should not be giving you any trouble at all. I mean, you'll take a hit or two, but like, you know, compared to the rest of World 8, this one is easy. Now watch me die on it. And this one actually has a secret exit in it, and it's not just a secret exit, like, you know, get to the fortress quicker. It's actually a hidden level, which is considered to be one of the coolest levels in the game, and also one of the most difficult ones in the game as well, because it's really easy to die, in particular getting the first star coin on it. Wish I knew where the ground was. There we go. Yeah, you'll notice these things also destroy the blocks as well, just like the meteors do. But if you hit the box and get the power-up, they don't actually destroy the power-up itself, like it didn't kill the fire flower, so all good on that front. 3, 4, 5. I don't even know why I'm bothering to get this. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a Starman right here. Well, let's go ahead and grab this, I guess. Yeah, there's the second one. This is the first one. Alright, let's go back and get it. Don't remember missing it. Where did I miss it? These guys don't matter. It's not like... Oh, it was up there. That's right, I took the low road, so I didn't get that. Silly me. I don't know what I are doing. Alright, there we go. Now we continue on our adventure. Fortunately, it's not going to take me that long to get back. Forgot that star was in that block right there. Oh well. And for this one, you just kind of want to fall in between these guys for the secret. And it's right there. Don't know why it's so much trouble finding it the first time I played this game, but apparently I did. Because in retrospect, it's pretty obvious where pretty much every single secret in the game is. You can hit this POW if you want, it's just going to have a whole bunch of coins written down. No star coin or anything like that, so don't even worry about it. And yeah, by taking the secret exit, you're not going to get the third star coin, so we're going to have to go through this level twice. But we would have had to do that anyway for the normal exit, so not a big deal. There you go.
This way.
I don't know if making the secret exit 1-up is harder, or if it's the normal one. I'd say the normal one is harder to get the 1-up, but it's easier not to die, because those jumps won't have lava in between them. It'll just be solid ground. But there's one more platform you have to jump on before making it. But it's not that bad. Now, if you're wondering what I'm going to do for 8-7, because, like, 8-7 number-wise is after the fortress, so it would be in the next video, but location-wise, you get to it before the fortress, so it could also be in this video. I'm actually going to go ahead and do it in this video, because why the heck not? Everyone likes that one, so. And if you're going for a speedrun, definitely get the secret here and go for 8-7, because whenever you get to 8-7, it's going to take you straight to the airship, which is the second to last level in World 8, so. If you're going for speed, you definitely want to use that to your advantage. Whoa! No, don't keep doing that. There you go. Aw, man. I was too busy trying to do a triple jump. Don't care. I figured it would give me a fire flower because I hit it right before I took a hit, but I guess it didn't. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and get that star again. If for no other reason than the fact I can cruise through the rest of this without having to worry about these guys. So yeah, the third one's back here. Of course, if you don't have the star, it's no big deal. You can just jump over that thing and then get under there and get it. It's not stuck in the wall or anything. So yeah, that level's pretty easy. 8-2 is definitely one of the easier ones. Gosh, I love World 8. It's so much fun. It's dangerous, but it's fun. That's why I like it. It's really dangerous. And, you know, typically by World 3, you can tell who the good players and the bad ones are, but this is the man test right here. It's like, this is how you know if people have played it before or not. This is the man test. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried about this one, because it's got one part, and it's getting the first star coin. It really doesn't matter if you have fire or ice, really it's just about taking hits. The power-up itself really didn't matter, so. Now, the thing with the whole roller coaster effect, obviously it's awesome, but how you want to stay on it is basically just stay in the middle. I mean, if you're a person that tends to jump forward to avoid things or jump backward to avoid things, that might change it a little. Since I tend to jump forward, usually a little bit behind the middle is probably the best spot for me. But overall, middle's best because sometimes you'll jump and it looks like you're going slower than the roller coaster. In which case, you'll need to make sure you don't go so far behind that you can't make the jump back on. And then, you know, if you're too nervous to make the jump and you can afford a hit, just let the fire pillar hit you, assuming it's not going straight to the lava like that. Because if that happens, of course, you're going to die. And the first star coin's actually coming up here in a second. I'm hoping I won't mess it up. It's right after this one, right here. Yeah, I got it. The thing is with that one, you have to either jump just before the thing goes back up, and you have to get it as you're coming up from the jump, or you have to do it really early and get it as you're falling down and landing on it right before you hit the lava. So you gotta be really careful no matter how you play it. In multiplayer, it's a bit easier. If you've got 2 people left, you can just have somebody suicide for it, but, you know, it's probably the best strategy. The second one is almost impossible to miss, even though I actually nearly missed it right there because I overshot it. But, you know, if you can't find that one, then you should be playing, because that's really easy. Last one's coming up here in a second. It's on the very last part. But the third one's not that bad. The worst thing that'll happen while getting the third one is you'll take one hit, but that's it. You won't, like, fall in the lava or anything like that. That first one was the only one I was legitimately worried about. I think we're good from here on out at this level. It's right here. See, worst thing happens, you're just going to hit a fire pillar. The thing doesn't even go in the lava fully, so you could still stand on it and just take the hit if you want. Once again, it's like how comfortable are you with the jumps. There you go. So very, very cool level. I like that concept. It's so much better than having to use like a block snake to get around, because no one likes those, especially the ice block snake in World 3.
Yeah.
And as I said, that one will take you directly to the airship. So if you're going for a speed run and you don't care about 100%, you're going to want to take that. You know, if you're going for a speed run, obviously you get the cannon in World 1, go to World 5, get the cannon, go to World 8, play the first 2 levels, go to the roller coaster 1, the airship, and then Bowser. And that's how you speed run. You can get it done pretty quickly, too. I don't actually remember which one 8-3 is. Oh, right, it's the rising... Well, not really rising lava, but... It's the lava that kind of flows around like this. It's kind of weird. The hit detection on it can be kind of strange, because sometimes it looks like you touched it and it won't count it. And usually never it's vice versa. You can tell if you hit it, but it's a little generous with it, which I appreciate. Just nearly hit it right there. You know, this is just a matter of timing, if anything. If you're good on timing, you got it made. Because the pattern for the little lava things that go up like this, they're always the same, so you don't even have to worry about that. That is actually a power-up right there, but I don't need it right now, so I'm going to ignore it. Just like I'm going to try to ignore the fire chomp, because it's a pain in the butt. Oh, wait. Actually, it's okay. Go away, fire chomp. I was trying to freeze with ice, because if you freeze with ice, it'll kill it instantly, so... Alright, there we go. And no problem. You can see how jumping off each other's heads by accident in multiplayer can easily kill somebody on that level. It honestly looks like you cannot make that, but you can. You just gotta hit it right on the edge and then jump off it before it can start lowering any. It is doable. I had the hardest trouble trying to get that one to work whenever I first played the game. I was like, okay, I know you can make this. There's gotta be a way. Well, let's go ahead and do the enemy encounter if I can hit one. There we go. The Podoboos, or Fire Bubbles, whatever you want to call them. I mean, I know they change from game to game. This one's not terribly bad, especially since I got an easy setup where I can't get killed in one hit by falling in the lava, so... Alright. And there we go. So yeah, that one's up to... There's somewhere you have to, like... there'll be a... The platform will be gone in the center and it'll go straight down. There's 2 poles and you have to jump off of them, but... Really, the World 8 encounter's not that bad, unless you just mess up and fall in the lava. That's pretty much the only thing that'll kill you. The Podoboo is really... Unless you're just Small Mario, which you should never be Small Mario at any point. Going into anything. You know, it's really not that bad. And if I recall, the fortress isn't too bad here. And I nearly lost that power-up right after getting it, because I jumped really weird. Yeah, the worst thing about the fortress is probably the threat of getting crushed. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, but oh well. The Fire Flower is really here for more taking an extra hit than using its ability to shoot fire at anything. There's little to no dry bones in this area, if I recall. Yeah, you can jump over the fire stick. It's kind of tricky to do, but you can do it. The easiest thing here is kind of just... kind of stay where you are and figure out where the blocks go and where you can stand that it won't crush you. Whoa. If I wouldn't mess that up, I nearly did. We're all good right here. And I believe this is all, one of the few levels where you can get all 3 of the coins before the checkpoint. You have to pull off a little trick to do it, but you can do it. And it's not a difficult trick, it's just knowing how to do the sliding duck thing. So, you know, it's not that bad. Let's see if we can get this timed correctly. There we go. No problem. I think the second one's coming up here in a second. There's no way I'm trying to go for that. I could have gone for that, but I probably would have killed myself if I'd done it. Yeah, the coins kind of help you here, because then you'll know where's safe and where isn't. And the coins won't ever trick you on this, so... You know, if you want, you can actually cheat and just stand here and then go up right here. Which I almost killed myself right there. Holy cow. Yeah, you think for World 8 I'd be a little bit less, careless. I was going to say complacent, but that works too. And the hidden one is right here. You can see the third one right there. You'd be blind if you miss that one. Now, this one is, for some reason, I always have trouble getting this one without taking a hit, so I'm going to try to do it correctly. There's a power-up right there if you want it, by the way. No, because that platform's not timed correctly. There we go. You just kind of have to wait for the platform. Like, every other time it'll work, and every other time it won't. Of course, you can always just run through, take the hit, grab the power-up, and then go back through. So to get the last one without hitting the flagpole, all you gotta do is wait for this to go away, slide under it, there you go. And you can get the checkpoint. Screensaver, don't do that. No, I thought this was about... That's right there is gonna be a 1-up, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of what else it'd be. Kind of pointless just to have a coin right there. And I'm pretty sure that left one's gonna have a power-up in it as well. So you're probably wondering, we beat all the Koopalings, who's in here? Well, it's Kamek. No, it's not just a random magic Koopa, it is actually Kamek. And we're going to be fighting him on this one. For the most part, this one's not that bad as long as you do it quickly. If you take too much time, this can be really difficult, but if you do it quickly like you're supposed to, you're all good. Alright, fine, I'll just do that then. You just got to jump on him 3 times like you would with anyone else, and then you'll beat him. Whenever he uses the magic, if it doesn't hit you, it will it'll hit one of these platforms and it'll change it into an enemy or something like that. But it can also change it into a mushroom on occasion. Not just a random power-up, it'll always be a mushroom if that's the case. I'm trying to get to show off right there. Oh gosh, I didn't know it could do that. But, you know, it shouldn't take that long. I didn't know it could change it into a womp. That could be really deadly if you're in the wrong spot. Holy cow. Once again, you know, take him out early and never find out. Easily the best strategy. And it's kind of harder to chain on him because, you know, sometimes he'll just appear on the other side of the thing. Which is why that fight's probably a little easier multiplayer. But what are you going to do? And that is actually the end of this video. Wow, that didn't take that long. Even with that other one, because I was wondering how much time it would take with 8-7, and it still only took about 17 minutes. Huh. Not happening, Toad. Even in that level, which is really easy. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been pitmarthroy, and I will see you guys for the second half of World 8. Later.